Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Sebo Felix Upright Vacuum Cleaner. What I want to do today is to show you around the vacuum some of the features and benefits that it offers. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe. Just before I unbox the vacuum, just to let you know that the model inside, the colour of it, definitely isn't like the pattern on this. Because I must admit, that isn't too exciting, but the one inside should look a lot funkier than this. So let's have a look at the design of the one inside. And that is fantastic. I must admit, I've not had a look at this before I've unboxed it during the video. I've seen a picture of it, and this is part of the graffiti design. I'll show you in a bit more detail in a moment, but at first glance, I love that. I love something a little bit different from the norm. Anyway, let's just pop some of these packing bits to one side. So we've got quite a few tools and accessories. Take the main body of the vacuum out. There we go. Oh, do you know what? I think that's an absolute great design. Let's just pop this down here. And we've got the main floor head. Running out of space a little bit, and we've got the instructions and a flexible hose. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the package into one side, then we can start to have a look at the vacuum itself. When it comes to putting the vacuum together, couldn't be easier. What we need to do is just locate that part on top, and that clicks into place. Just pop the main sleeve behind there, and you've got the flexible hose that just clips into the top there and reaches round the side, and where we're going, it just slots in the side like that. So that is everything done. Now what I do really like about the Sebo products, and when I'm clicking everything into place, it's such a great quality. We've been selling Sebo products for years now, can't think how many years, but every time somebody purchases one of the Sebo products, they're always really happy with the quality. So the Felix itself has been around for several years now, and is a model that does very well for Sebo. And what they do is they launch special edition models on the odd occasion, and this is part of the special edition range. This is a graffiti model, and this is supporting the Pink Ribbon Foundation. So the Pink Ribbon Foundation is a grant-making trust with a mission to fund projects and provide financial support to UK charities which relieve the needs of people who are suffering from, have been affected by breast cancer, or who work to advance the understanding of breast cancer and its early detection and treatment. I thought it's easier just to read that. I've got that off the Pink Ribbon Foundation website. And what Sebo will do, for every model that is sold of the Pink Ribbon Foundation models that are listed on the Sebo website, they will donate 25% of the profit of that model to the Pink Ribbon Foundation charity. You've got fantastic suction on this model, where you've got the combined 700 watt and 175 watt motors. On this model you have got a bag within the vacuum cleaner itself, rather than having a separate cylinder that you just go and empty. Some people prefer a bin on the vacuum cleaner itself to just go and empty, but if you're the sort of person where things like dust allergies are a big issue for you, then when you combine the bag concept, because all you're doing is you're just taking the bag out and then going and throwing it away, which to be honest is going to be a lot better rather than emptying a bin and having all the dust come back up at you. When you combine that with the S-Class filtration, that should get rid of 99.97% of 0.3 micron particles, then that really is a winner if you suffer with dust allergies. And when it comes to taking the bag out, again, couldn't be easier. You've just got a handle on the side, lift that up, and you've got the bag on top that pulls out like that. Now, capacity of the bag is a whopping 3.5 litres. If you compare that to a lot of corded or cordless vacuums on the market, then you will find that that is huge. The amount of dirt and dust you can get in there will be so much more than especially a lot of cordless vacuums. Just to put it into context, a lot of cordless vacuum cleaners will be normally around 0.3, 0.5 litre capacity, and when you compare that to 3.5 litres, then all it means is you're not having to empty the bag or empty the bin as often. Sebo have also thought about when you get rid of the bag, and what they've done is they've just provided a little flap on top so that rather than dust coming out, then just shut that up and it saves anything escaping. So I'll just zoom in a little bit further to the cleaner. You've actually got 4 height adjustment settings, so depending on the height of the carpet or the floor that you vacuum in, then you can manually set that. You've also got the brush bar on and off, so if you were on a hard floor then you can turn it off, but obviously if you were vacuuming on a carpet then you definitely want it on. As we move up the cleaner, I'll just zoom in a little bit to the graffiti design on here, and again I absolutely love that. As we go further to the top, then you've got the on and off switch and the variable power on the handle itself. So that's well located and nice and easy to increase or decrease if you want to. You do get a couple of tools and accessories with it. First one is this one. This is an upholstery tool and it's got quite a stiff bristle on the side here, and that's ideal if you're vacuuming things like your stairs or if you're vacuuming some furniture. Next one's this. This is the cheeky crevice tool, and it's quite a standard kind of tool that comes with a lot of vacuum cleaners. But again, this is ideal to get down the side of your sofa, or if you're, say, vacuuming your car out, to get down the side of your car seat. Now what you do get with this, because on a lot of vacuum cleaners where you do get tools and accessories, then finding a safe place to put them where they're not going to get lost is always a struggle. But again, Sebo have thought about that, and they've given us this little accessory. And this is designed, so all you need to do is just unscrew that, and it just pops around the handle here. And what you can do is you can just pop the tools and accessories on like this. So the idea is that they stay on there, and when it's attached onto the handle, it means you're never going to mislay the tools. Now if you've purchased the vacuum with this design, and for some reason if you got bored of it or you just fancied a change of design, then Sebo do make different exhaust filter options. So these are 3 other examples that I've got. So you've got this flowery design, you've got this one, so this is just a dark blue plain finish, and also you've got this design as well. So there are actually quite a good range of designs and different filters, different exhaust filters that Sebo offer, but personally I really like that, and I know I definitely wouldn't get bored of the design. So I'll just quickly show you it in action. And as you can see around the back here, you've just got the foot pedal that you just pull down like that. And to switch it on, I showed you earlier the on and off switch. So I do love the versatility and how easy it can move around corners just by rotating the main body of the vacuum. If you're after a vacuum cleaner that performs really well and has really good filtration, then this is definitely one I'd recommend. Also, if you're after something that perhaps looks a little bit different from the norm of standard cordless or corded vacuum cleaners, then again it's one I'd recommend. If you're thinking of purchasing one of these, I've provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. Hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Sebo Felix corded vacuum cleaner. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe, leave any comments below. Do always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad about the video. If there's any questions that you've got on the vacuum, then just pop in the comments and I'll get back to you. Also, if you have got one of these, if you got one of the Felix models from Sebo, let me know what you think about it, because I'd always appreciate the honest feedback. Thanks for joining me today.